Thought she could have rolled Clark a little bit deeper into the paint on that. It's Boston. The pump fake Stewart goes crashing down. No whistle. Boston fighting for the ball. Clark hits it. She's got Time Cloud defending Clark, trying to create some airspace. Long three at the heart. Oh, Caitlin Clark, rising from the ashes here in the third quarter. See how they shadow Clark with 64. 66, and then she gets the matchup. She can score on Clark. No good Boston right there to clean it up. And a timeout. On the floor, personnel, he went through a really detailed defensive scout yesterday. Clark, a tough bucket, and another. And one opportunity, New York is doing a really good job of getting into the vision of Caitlin Clark. Early Clark steps on the gas, goes right by Stewart and picks up the foul. What we're witnessing is more than just great basketball. It's a generational talent rewriting the rules. Caitlin Clark doesn't just play the game. She commands it from the moment she steps onto the court. Her presence is undeniable. It's not just the points she scores, though those come in bunches. It's how she scores them deep threes from way beyond the arc, fearless drives through traffic. First time this season, the Fever tip off a game currently. In a playoff spot, they moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago. As Clark gets inside and has the first 2 points of the night, I love the guard-to-guard action. Free throws. Music, nice backdoor feed by Boston. Cut, you saw some eye contact between Boston and Clark before the ball came in bounds. Just playing together, you will hear all of these fevered players talk about the flow that they're developing. Caitlin gives music again, keeping her dribble alive. We saw this a lot in the first quarter this time, points of 9 of 13 shooting and 12 assists. Now for Seattle, Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game. Can't hit on 3. She's got 98 and 5 right now. Clark with the step back, deep to money that takes care of one category, and all of them are above the break, except for one corner triple averaging almost 3 per game. Clark pull up 3 at 1. Clark was most recently named Rookie of the Month in the WNBA. The confidence personified by the youngster. Not afraid of the moment, but Caitlin Clark is far from a one-dimensional scorer. Her court vision is elite, the kind that can't be taught. She threads no look, passes between defenders, hits teammates perfectly in stride, and makes split-second decisions that turn fast, breaks into highlight reel plays. Whether it's a cross-court laser or a perfectly timed bounce pass, her assists are often just as jaw-dropping as her shots. It's the rhythm she plays with that separates her. You love to see that DMV. Showing out Clark an absolute watch, how Caitlin Clark serpentines her way for this catch and release from 3 isolation here for Mitchell Clark. Another one. Caitlin Clark right here, she's going to just rise up and stick it, it's catch. And shoot, and they can get to within 1 or tie it on a 3 Boston underneath, and it's a 1-point game. They have come almost all the way back the basketball. Look at the vision eyes to the rim, and Clark on the drive gets to the rim, and the finish really great. Read by Caitlin Clark right here. She comes into this action and then sees a wide open lane. What a nice finish night tonight. Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects on a deep 3 going back and forth. The young one here, Caitlin Clark just dancing with the basketball, going to her left, stepping into it. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a 3 push. Everyone runs, you run hard. Look at all that space. Applause. Markets a screen from Boston. There's the pick and roll, and easy has to play if they're going to pull the upset here. Watch this screen, and then a nice pocket pass with plantar fasciitis. But her team is beating Indiana, and that's exactly what the Fever needed to start. The 4th second was just called. So Caitlin Clark, as we get a look at this one off the ball. 2 lengths player Clark with the ball in her hands. Music, another perfect pass to Boston, who waited for Howard to get out of the way. 16 points, she's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look and hits. But then on the offensive end, that's a great contest by Carrington. There's a tempo to her game, fast, but never rushed. Every movement has a purpose. She manipulates defenses like a seasoned veteran, drawing attention and creating opportunities, not just for herself, but for everyone around her. Her basketball IQ is off the charts. She reads the floor like a chessboard, staying 3 steps ahead of the defense. You can see it in how she positions herself, how she anticipates plays before they happen, and how she exploits every weakness in a defensive scheme, everywhere. Here's Clark with Banam guarding her. Clark gets bumped. Will take and hit from 3. Clark up to 18 points, saw here. Rachel Bam on her, and Caitlin Clark loves going left. Loves the step back, Clark. Welcome. Uh-oh, well, Caitlin Clark, one thing she got is handles finds a way to the rim. That's what. Chris Garrick told me about you at Texas Tech. They wanted the offensive foul, not gonna get it. Caitlin Clark, I'm not quite sure who is benefiting. I guess you have to say the Wings right now, because they're up. Clark turned the corner. But then again, here comes the fever. Using the same prescription, Kayla Clark has been able to be ball dominant for the last few possessions, and she's 16 assists for Clark Boston.